What's going on, everybody? And I would love to be Mr. Positivity. I would love to have the happy face on right now and to be able to spread the good news of what's going on with Nintendo. But unfortunately, we continuously get news such as this. So, yeah, Splatoon. Splatoon is a third-person online multiplayer shooter that is going to be on the Nintendo Wii U, and it is a new IP. Now, me personally, I'm not that interested in the game. I saw gameplay of it, and it didn't look that amazing to me, but there are people hyped up for it, and some people that have played it do seem to enjoy it, and it is a new IP. So, you know what? That's good enough for me. We need to see more new IPs on Nintendo because, quite frankly, Nintendo just seems to deliver the same old franchises year after year. So, we need to see more new IPs, and I would love to see them do well, especially if they're actually good. But the controversy started with this game when it was first found out that there was going to be no voice chat in the game, and people just flipped out. They would just flipped out. But then there was the rumor going around that there was going to be voice chat in the game, just not with randoms. But you could voice chat with your friends in-game if you're playing with them. Now, to me, that's not much better. Because a lot of online gaming friendships were formed through random voice chat. You start voice chatting randomly in an online game, then you get added to each other's friends list, then you start playing, then you become online friends. That's how it's worked for quite a long time. So it wouldn't really work like that in Splatoon since there would be no random voice chat. But guess what? Guess what? The news just came out today that Splatoon will not have any voice chat at all. As in zero, zip, zilch, none. Oh, where to begin? Where to freaking begin? Now, I'll have a link in the description to the article talking about this. And the Nintendo rep, or whoever that was talking to Pro Jared about this, according to this article, I have some issues with what this person actually stated. So let's get into it. This rep says that a lot of the communication aspects will come through your actions, and went on to explain that it will be through use of the gamepad. You'll know exactly what to do and how to aid your teammates. Okay, how? See, that's the funny thing is that this guy says you'll be able to do actions and communication with the gamepad. But how? What am I exactly going to do? What can I do with the gamepad? I mean, I know I made a joke about this on Twitter, but can we do Morse code with the gamepad? Is that how we're going to communicate? Doing that like they did in the Civil War days? Is that what we're going to have to do? I mean, what kind of communication can we do in the gamepad? Like text communication? I'm sorry, but text communication doesn't work that well in an online game because you're playing. You don't have time to just sit there and type out a quick message or even a longer message. I mean, what can you do with the gamepad? I would love to know. And maybe there is something that you can do with the gamepad that's actually useful. That's great. Tell me about it. But this person's not doing it. And what is it? Is it a big secret? You're explaining to me a game feature that involves communication. Why is that a secret? That should not be a secret. Oh my god. Just give me the answers. People wouldn't have all these damn questions if they didn't have answers. Just give them the answers. It's not that hard. And here's what got me. Finally, Nintendo added in that they want the game to be enjoyed by as many people as possible. Hopefully you heard that, because I just did a big facepalm. You want the game to be enjoyed by as many people as possible, so you're going to take away a feature that is essential to online gaming. Does that make any goddamn sense to anybody? It really shouldn't. It does not to me. One of the most essential things to online gaming is voice chat. Whether you're chatting with randoms, whether you're chatting with your teammates, whether you're in a cross-game party chat with your friends, online voice chat is essential to online gaming. It is. And quite frankly, online voice chat is not a new thing. I remember when Halo 2 came out on the original Xbox. You could do online voice chat in that game, and I did. You want to know how long ago that game came out? 11 years ago. 11 years ago. That is quite a long time ago. Then I remember when I got my Xbox 360 in 2007. I remember picking up Gears of War 1. I used the little wired headset that the 360 came with and voice chatted in that game. I voice chatted in Halo 3. I voice chatted in Call of Duty 4. This was before the 360 had cross-game party chat. Though that was quite a long time ago. This is not a new feature. So why the hell is this not included, Nintendo? Why is it not included? Now I hear that, you know what? Maybe they're just worried about kids getting harassed online. And just online harassment in general. Maybe they're just worried about that. Now, I could easily state the obvious and go, you know, you could just mute people online. You know, there's a little nifty feature that was invented a long time ago for the television. It was called the mute button. If you don't want to hear a sound coming through your device, you just hit mute, and the sound is gone. And it also works for online gaming. You just hit mute again on whoever you don't want to hear, and they will be muted, and you will have peace and quiet. You will never hear anything from them again. I could state that, which I just did, ironically, and it's obvious, but you know what? We'll suggest something else. I'll throw out a suggestion myself. Why don't you set up some strict parental controls? Now, I understand the Wii U has some type of parental controls. I don't know what they are exactly. But why don't you adjust them so that, you know what? Certain age limit, you can't do voice chat. But the higher up age limit, you can do voice chat. You know, the 360 has that. The 360 has these kind of parental controls in it. So why can't you have it in your system, Nintendo? And you know what the funny thing is? And someone pointed this out to me on Twitter. Thank you, Advances, if you're watching this. The Wii U gamepad has a built-in microphone. Yes, it's got a built-in microphone. And you know what it also has? There's this feature on the Wii U called Wii U Chat, which lets you video chat with anybody all over the world with your gamepad, with the little camera that's on it and the microphone. So let me get this straight. So online video chat with anybody you want is A-okay. But online voice chat is not okay? Another facepalm. Another facepalm. Oh my God, unbelievable. And I also hear the excuse that the Wii U gamepad mic is not the best quality. Well, who gives a crap? Who freaking cares if the quality is good or not? It's there. You know, the wired mic for the Xbox 360 wasn't that great. It was still serviceable enough to use. So don't give me that excuse that they're not doing it because the quality of the mic isn't that good. And even if so, then maybe they should have made the quality better. You know, have you ever thought about that? If it's really that bad, maybe they should have made it better. So, you know, this is all just so freaking confusing to me. And, you know, once again, it's like I stated. Because I've been told that I'm being too negative about Nintendo and that I'm being unnecessarily negative. Well, I don't know what to be positive about, to be honest. When I get news like this, what is there to really be positive about? Nintendo keeps taking 2 steps back, but I never see the 1 step forward. They just keep taking 2 steps back, and they're missing essential features that have been in console gaming since the mid-2000s. You know, Microsoft and Sony were accused of playing catch-up to Nintendo when it comes to motion controls. Nintendo's playing catch-up to simple features like voice chat. It's unbelievable. it's unbelievable. This company, it's embarrassing in my opinion. It's embarrassing. I mean, why don't you give us the choice? See, that's the thing that pisses me off the most about it, is that we're not given the choice. It's either, actually, no, excuse me. It's no voice chat at all. It's not voice chat or no voice chat, because I have done no voice chat on some online games. I just choose not to plug in my mic. Or I choose to mute everybody so I don't have to hear what they're saying, because sometimes people can be annoying. But see, at least on Sony and Microsoft, I'm given that option. I am given that option. I am given that choice. On Nintendo, you don't get that choice. It's almost like a dictatorship. It's either their way or the highway, and I don't agree with that. That is ridiculous, especially when the console's in third place, and they need to be freaking doing everything they can to get people like me on board. But you know what? They seem like they just keep pushing people like me away, and news like this keeps coming out, and you know, it's ridiculous. It's freaking ridiculous. So, okay, I probably rambled on for long enough. Although I can keep going, and I know you all probably don't want to hear me ramble on forever and ever, so I'm going to end it right here. Please let me know what you think, because this is ridiculous in my opinion. So, alright guys, I will talk to you all later. Have a good one.